Good day, Soldies. We are midway through the Christmas season. Thank you so much for the overwhelming support. You have been our ride or dies since the beginning. Welcome to your favorite food show where our focus is obviously on you. Featuring some of the best homegrown food businesses serving you food with a whole lot of soul. I am Markki Stroem and this is Soul Food, sharing homemade meals fresh from the heart. Can you all agree with me that there are two important things that we love in the morning? And that's the smell of freshly baked bread and a nice cup of joe, a nice cup of coffee. This is a special episode because I know there are a lot of coffee lovers out there who are caffeinated and ready to go. I am shaking because I am so excited. For this episode, we will be featuring some of the best coffee places here in the metro and around northern Luzon. We will go through the process of making the perfect cup of coffee just for you. Stories of local entrepreneurs whose determination to rise amidst the pandemic are all about to unfold. So, let's start grinding. Without further ado, let's start from all the way down south in Basilan. We got some coffee straight from Mindanao, bringing you KAPE Sur. We have KAPE Sur today. How are you, sir? Can you introduce yourselves?
Hi. Today? My name is Jordan Celestino. I'm the co-owner of KAPE Sur. So we're a coffee company based from Basilan, and yeah, that's
awesome. So why did you decide to bring in a Basilan coffee blend to Manila? Are you from there, or do you have family?
Actually, no. My wife is from Zamboanga.
Okay.
And we were always looking for a way actually to promote products from Mindanao. And then because we're both coffee aficionados together with my two other partners, we decided, kasi we normally get samples from my father-in-law. He'd normally send us coffee beans from very different places like Sultan Kudarat. We get samples from Holo, and then we came across Basilan. It was really good. So we said, okay, maybe there's something here. And February last year, we opened.
Oh, okay. So this started early.
Right. So yeah. we were looking for people trying to want to have good coffee, but not worry about, hey, do I have to spend 120 pesos on my coffee
exactly,
every day,
especially
right?
if you go to the big coffee places.
Right, and for some reason it exploded, right? We didn't expect it to be as big as it would have. In 2019 alone, we opened 3 stores. This one we opened right before the pandemic, which was February, and then the pandemic happened. So.
And how did you survive the pandemic?
Well, like everyone else, I mean, I wouldn't say we weren't affected. We were majorly affected because we actually operate in food courts.
Okay.
So even if we're doing well, but if the food court is closed, we have to be closed. So the best way that we said, hey, we want to keep going, we went like the online route. So we started serving our coffee in coffee bottles, and then we started delivering it to people. And I guess from our loyal customers, when they found out that, hey, you're finally delivering, that kind of helped us get by. Not make a major profit, but really just.
But then there's less costs nowadays, right? Because
yeah,
you're always just at home.
Right. So we're just doing it at home.
You have online presence, right? That's how you're able to sell all your products. Would it be okay if maybe you promoted your your
so for
Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, Kumu?
Yeah, our Instagram page is KAPE Sur, so that's KAPE space SUR. That's the same for Facebook. We're also on Food Panda and Lala Food. So if you guys really want, good Basilan coffee, this is the place.
I'm telling you guys, one of my favorites. Thank you so much to KAPE Sur. Basilan is one of the regions we will be tackling in this episode. So watch out for the rest of the coffee beans that we'll be tasting. We started down in the south, now we're going up north to Sagada. For our next blend, this hails from Cavite. They have milk tea, they have coffee, basta caffeine, they've got it. We've got coffee tea Ria. Today, I am at Coffeeteria in Cavite, talking with these amazing owners of Coffeeteria. What are your names? Would you like to introduce yourselves for the camera?
Hi, I'm Warren.
Hi, I'm Wilmer.
Oh, and they are brothers. Apparently 10 years apart, so figure out who's the... And I would also like to ask you guys, how long has Coffeeteria been open for?
Well, basically we started June 2019, so that's
Okay.
prior to the pandemic.
Okay.
And then, surprisingly, during the pandemic, that is the time when we reached the height of our sales.
Oh, wow.
So that's the irony of it all, because the good thing about it is prior to pandemic, we had a very stable marketing plan. So we decided to had affiliations with delivery partners already prior to
amazing.
pandemic. So when the pandemic hit, it really boosted our sales. And then that's the time when we had branches here and there.
Amazing, amazing. And that's how we're supposed to do it these days, go online, right?
Yeah.
And that's how I
Yes.
discovered these guys, through our hashtag support local online businesses. Did you go on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter? What was your main source of revenue?
Actually, right now, our main source is the Facebook.
Facebook?
And then next is the Instagram.
That's where we market. But
Okay.
right now, kasi during this trying time, no, you really have to have a very stable presence on the social media.
Exactly.
So we make it a point that on a daily basis we have to create noise and we have to keep our
Page updated.
page updated on a daily basis. So we usually have specific time where we need to post certain details about our what we're offering. And then from there, we create the mileage and then partnered with the delivery partners, no? Like Lalamove and then...
That's true.
So that's where we get most of our market.
Awesome. The question is, why did you guys decide to use the beans from the Sagada region?
Well, basically, our main line, as you know,
Okay.
is more on the milk tea. So that's
Okay.
our strength. But I wanted something that is more sustainable and stable. So that's the reason why we incorporated coffee in our
okay.
main lineup. Thus, the brand name Coffeeteria.
So it's both
It's
coffee
both.
and
Yes.
tea.
So to answer your question, why Sagada Coffee? Because we also have the same passion as you do to support local. So
Okay.
in my line of work, I'm a financial consultant and I usually go to Baguio and Sagada because I have a team there. And then the coffee that I have tasted there is really exquisite.
It's amazing.
It's amazing.
Oh my gosh.
So-
One of my favorite beans.
Exactly.
actually,
So
in the
nothing
Philippines.
compares to it. Even Ethiopian coffee, it's really comparable. So that's the reason why we wanted to support the local farmers. So we really get it direct from them.
You have different types of milk tea, right? What are your best sellers?
Our best seller is our cream cheese collections.
Cream cheese collection.
Yes.
Sarap.
Several milk tea shops offers cream cheese series.
Yeah.
But the difference with our cream cheese collections, we use real cream cheese.
Since my sister-in-law is a baker, so we came up with our own timpla of our cream cheese. So we decided to use an authentic cream cheese.
So maybe you can promote your Facebook, Instagram,
Okay.
Twitter pages.
If you want to have a taste of authentic Sagada coffee and authentic cream cheese milk tea, no? So you can just hit us on our Facebook and then our Instagram. So you have to look for Coffeeteria Milk Tea and Coffee House. And then from there, you can send us a private message and then we'll arrange a delivery for you.
Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you.
for
Thank
joining
you.
me.
Thank you for visiting us.
We are continuing our trip around the Philippines, tasting different forms of coffee beans. We went to Sagada, we went to Basilan. Let's check out the Barako coffee. And we're back after our trip around the Philippines to try the finest coffee beans around. We have narrowed them down to 3 different coffee beans. Up north, we got Sagada, Barako coffee from Batangas. And finally, down south in Mindanao, we have the Basilan blend. So we're gonna try all 3 of these flavors today. Thank you so much to everyone who's helped out and sent us your best blends. Let us welcome, they are very, very used to coffee, drinking coffee every morning. My co-hosts on The Morning Rush, Hazel, Rica, and Chico. Yay, thank you so much for joining me today. You're so good. You guys are amazing.
Yay.
I know you guys are coffee drinkers.
Oh, yes.
Hazel, not so much.
Getting started.
But she's getting started.
Okay.
So we are going to teach you how to make coffee using a French press today. We're learning how to do it from scratch. So we have 3 different kinds of coffee beans today,
Okay.
or grind. We have the Sagada Arabica, and we have Barako coffee from Batangas, and finally we have the Basilan blend. So this is from north to south.
Okay.
Let's start with the Sagada Arabica. So here we go. We're going to put this into the grinder. Chico, I know you know how to use a grinder.
Grinder.
Let's
Yeah,
try.
Natural.
Okay.
So,
So just you have to put a few. Like,
Just one?
okay.
in grinder, there's a lot that you can choose from,
How
right?
much do
Just
I put?
Try to put like just try to scoop everything because we're trying to kind of grind it for all of us, not just
Okay.
for
You
you.
have
Okay.
to grind while you do it.
You have to grind. Careless whisper.
Yes.
This time.
I want to
Okay.
leave.
All
So-
right.
That smells
Okay.
so good.
Okay.
Yes, so this is Sagada Arabica. I think that's fine. So what we do is you close it up, and one by one, we're gonna grind this.
So this is good for 1 cup? Or
This
for
is good for all of
Okay.
us.
Clockwise, counterclockwise.
Clockwise. So that's fine. That's correct.
Okay, let's all grind.
Okay. This is so cool.
So there are different things we
Yay.
need to find in the coffee, which I will tell you about later on. But here is the grind. So this is how it looks like. It's like a regular coffee grind, what Barako Batangas coffee sent us. So what we do after is we stick the grind into the French press. So you take it up.
Oh.
I have a request. Can I smell the freshly
sure,
ground
sure.
coffee? Because that's my favorite. Like, as soon as you grind it. It smells different when you grind it fresh and then when you brew it. For me.
Yeah, no, there's a
'cause I
different
also have a
flavor. Yeah,
French,
exactly.
yeah.
It's like smelling wine,
Yeah.
right? There's a different scent to it.
Okay.
So
Smells good.
actually what you're trying to find is the body or the texture of the blend. Do you find it heavy or light
Can I smell
in
it again?
texture?
Well, for the smell, I don't know. It's for me. It's bright. That's what I'm getting from just the smell. But it's gonna be different, I guess, from.
Now we're actually also gonna go one last time around and try to see if you taste like if you smell a walnut or
okay.
berries.
I like
or-
nuts.
Okay, okay.
Okay.
You go first.
I don't know.
Ay, nako, you're such an amateur.
Amateur.
I smell
What?
parang ano.
Liar. Is it a little chocolatey? I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Possibly.
I think there's a
Okay.
just a little.
there's a mild chocolatey scent to it. I smell a little bit of a nutty texture.
Okay.
Parang dito yung nutty.
So now that we've smelled the grind, why don't we put it all in? Let's stick it in.
All in.
Does it matter how much you're supposed to put?
No, it actually we've measured this.
Okay.
Okay.
Actually, it's a little bit lighter because we didn't
Because we didn't
put
put
everything.
Yeah.
So what we do next is we're gonna put hot water.
Okay.
So we're gonna fill it up maybe until here because we are trying to do four cups.
Yummy. That sound though.
That sound. Actually, I think that's fine because we're only tasting.
Okay.
Yeah. And cover it up.
Okay.
Then we actually have to wait 4 minutes for
4
this.
minutes.
But you
Okay.
don't press it yet, right?
Yeah.
You just leave
So
it like
there's
this?
there are a couple of ways of doing this. I've heard that what you do is you put a little bit of hot water first, so we can try that later.
Okay.
And let it steep for a while, and then
Okay.
after that, put the rest of the hot water. And then, then you press it after 4 minutes. So while we're waiting on this, let us next grind our basilan blend.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's stick this all in. This is basilan blend, which is from the south.
Have you guys
This is
ever
actually
tried
a little bit
basilan? Because
darker.
I've never tried.
I have no idea.
Yeah, ako din. Because the usual coffee beans we see online especially are like Sagada and Barako.
Yeah.
But basilan I've never, so I'm excited.
Basilan's a little bit darker. It's a heavier taste.
Oh.
That's why most people go for Arabica because it has a sweeter taste to it.
I think I'm gonna like that then.
Yeah, and that's this. So
Is that 4 minutes? Not yet.
I think it's almost 4 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a bit darker.
Okay. Let's see if we can
It's
smell
less
the difference.
sweet.
Oh yeah, I get it.
Yeah, it has a bolder texture to it.
It does.
Yeah,
I feel like it's stronger
yeah,
than the one
it's a
you
stronger
did
blend.
first.
So I think we can press this down.
Okay.
Chico,
So-
do
The
honor.
muscle of the group.
How fast? How slow?
I
can't with your-
Naka-lip bite pa siya the whole
Naka-lip
time.
Video. I just do one. Okay.
Okay, there you go. And after
Did I
that,
do it right?
yeah, let's pour it in one at a time. Take your cups. Before anything, before we try it with milk and sugar, we gotta
Okay.
try it in its purest form.
Look at you, our barista,
I know,
Chico.
I love these.
This is
So
I know, they're so
cool.
cute.
fancy.
They're nice, no?
Okay. Okay.
Would you like a spot of tea?
Do you have biscuits with your Sagada?
Sagada?
Sagada.
They actually have sandwiches. You like some?
Do you have like sigrillas?
So
Smell first.
there are 5 different things that we wanna check. So the first is sweetness.
I don't think it's sweet.
Yeah.
Sweet or sour?
Oh, sometimes there's sour
Yeah,
coffee.
there is.
Yeah.
Yeah, when it's very
Actually,
acidic, like.
Cafe Luwak, the
Yeah.
civet coffee.
Okay, shall we try it?
Yeah, let's try it. And we see if it's bold or if it's light.
Oh, it's very light.
I think
Yes.
it's also because
very
of
light.
the amount that we put
Yeah.
and,
And I
then
think this
the
is
ratio
also-
of the water. But it's
It's also
perfect.
Sagada Arabica,
Oh, but I
and
love
it's
it. I
known
like
for
it.
being the sweetest, the lightest tasting coffee.
I think that's what's nice about making coffee because there's really no right and wrong way to do it. If you want it lighter, then just, lessen the amount of coffee beans compared to the water. And if you want it darker, di mas madami na lang, diba?
It reminds me of tea, oddly enough. I feel
Very
like I'm drinking
tea-like.
tea. Yeah, very tea.
And it doesn't taste very acidic.
No, not at all.
No, yeah.
I think
Not
that's
at
why
all.
this is always the go-to. Arabica is always the go-to because it's for first-time coffee drinkers.
It's
They usually
inviting.
prefer the Arabica.
I-
Also, I taste the nutty notes.
Oh yeah. But for me,
That's
like our
good.
first cup for today, it's perfect.
It's a
I
good
like
start.
it, yeah.
It's
It's a good start.
right? So our next flavor or next coffee bean grind will be the Barako coffee, which is we're most known for this particular bean. So let's go around the room again. See what you smell.
Classic Barako.
Classic Barako, everyone
Yeah.
knows the flavor.
Yeah, I love it.
It smells good.
I love
like
it.
Yeah, it has an animalistic scent.
Roar, roar.
Like it's gonna attack. Do you guys want to try
Yes.
Barako?
Yay.
I have a feeling this is going to be a little stronger, more to my taste.
Hazel, I know that you are
You do it,
a
you do
fan
it.
of Barako.
Yes,
You
I
do it.
am. So am I just gonna pour everything?
Just pour everything.
Dump it all in. Okay.
All right. Now we gotta put
Okay,
some
nice.
hot
Yes,
water
yes,
in.
yes. I can't wait.
Tell me when to stop. Because I don't know when
Ooh,
to
look at
put
that.
Oh my
It's a
gosh, it's so much
darker-
darker.
Okay,
Oh,
well,
no.
that's as far as it goes.
Okay.
What we're doing now is we're steeping the
Yes.
coffee
Yeah.
before we fill it up with more water, right? So as I said, the first one, what we did was we put all the water in already. But now what we're trying to do is we're gonna put a little bit of water. So we steep the
We're
coffee for
steeping
maybe
it.
a minute and a bit. And then we'll pour the rest of the water
I actually
after.
caught a couple of tutorials because I've always wanted to, I plan to get my own French press. For others, after they put the first, like maybe half of the water, they stir it.
Yeah, normally
That's
they
what I
stir
do.
it.
I
Yeah.
stir
Yeah,
mine
they
first.
stir it and then let it sit for a while and then put the rest and then
Yeah.
put.
So-
So it's all up to you. Yeah.
Something's already happening there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
what's great about French press is you can make cold brew
So yeah, we have steeped this coffee now for 4 minutes. So may you do the honors, Hazel.
Okay.
And it looks a lot darker compared to
I love it.
before. Yeah.
I love it.
It's a darker.
Time for me to pump slowly.
I can
Ooh, that's
imagine
dark.
pairing this with tapsilog.
And just
Is it time to
Release the
pour?
it's
hazel.
time to pour. Release the hazel.
Oh, that looks so
I know.
Yes.
There you go.
good. Right?
Wow,
Okay.
look
I'm
at
excited.
that.
I'm
Tall,
excited.
dark and bold coffee.
Oh, that's it.
Let's just find the flavors. What flavors can we find in this? Is it
Okay, 'cause I
berries,
know-
nuts,
Like raisins.
animalistic?
Parang may fruity
pinakuluan
something
mo.
Yeah,
also.
parang raisins. Also, I read somewhere that there are different flavors if you brew it at a certain temperature, if it's at a higher temperature and lower. So
Yeah.
it's really it's great
That's
that you can
strong.
do that, right?
I wouldn't even.
My-
I wouldn't even say that it's strong. It's stronger.
It's stronger, but
stronger.
it's not.
I
It's
wouldn't
not so
even say it's
strong.
No, but
Super
it's strong for you.
But wait,
Yes.
Yeah.
wait for basilan. That one is
Ooh.
really, really, really strong. That's actually one of my favorite ones.
Yeah.
I actually like scalding hot.
Oh, really?
Yeah, for anything, whether soup or coffee or tea. So obviously I won't drink it when
Yeah.
it's scalding, but I get to choose at which temperature.
Gusto niya yung
I get to drink it.
pinapagalitan
Oo.
siya.
Scalding.
Okay. So Markki,
How was your weekend, Chico?
that's great.
That's great.
thank
How's
you.
the weather?
You know I'm still here.
Did we like pretend she's
I
not?
know. Promise the more that you drink it, parang
It
okay,
is.
gets ko na.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's not
really
as
good.
strong as I
It's
thought
really
it was.
Good. Yeah.
So while we wait to taste the basilan blend, we're going to try, it's called Woke Up Like This
Cute.
cold brew. So this is no acid. They've steeped this for a long period of time and, bottled it for us. There's different flavors. This was simply black. This one is extra boozed. This is the anti-stress blend.
Give me some of
That
that.
would be perfect.
And this one is You've Got Milk.
Oh my god, this is perfect for me.
Yeah, that's why this is for
Sorry.
Hazel. We're
This
gonna
is
give
so
this to
perfect
Hazel.
because this is for you, this is
Sorry,
for
Mocha
you,
Latte.
and this is for me.
That's why
This
it's
is for
shaped
you. You wanna taste our
Okay,
perspective
sure.
blend
Yeah.
before
Oh.
we move on to
Are we supposed to shake
the
it?
basilan blend? Yeah, we can
It's
shake
also
it
so
first.
cool because they put in like a best
Expiry date,
before,
yeah. So-
Also, I love the bottle, the packaging.
Yeah,
This
it's
is
quite
so
nice,
cute.
no?
Yeah,
So
perfect.
let's stay woke.
I love how this is my daily line.
Happy
every
weekend,
morning.
everybody!
It doesn't really have alcohol.
I think so. I can smell it.
Well, it's called boozed. So
Are you serious?
I wonder if you should put more water. I want to put more water.
yeah, you
It's
have
like
to mix it with
concentrate.
water.
Oh.
It's a concentrate, so you gotta mix it with a
Because
little bit
that's
of
what
water.
But
I've
I'm
been.
guessing mine.
But yours
you
is
don't
fine.
have to
Yeah.
Yours is with milk
anymore.
already. So
I noticed most of the bottled cold brews that they're selling online now are concentrates. So,
Yeah.
you know.
Ooh, that's good.
how does
Love
yours
it.
taste?
Milky, super creamy. Oh, that's good.
Oh. You know what?
Mine is a little sweet, but it's perfect. I don't
Usually
know
you
if
put it
it's-
over ice, but
Yeah.
I love it. Like it's not sweet,
Can I taste?
but it's smooth and you can really taste the milk. It's good. I love it.
So that was our woke up like this cold brew tasting. And lastly, Rica, we will be trying the basilan blend.
Yay.
So, do you
Your
wanna
turn, Rica. But let's smell first.
smell this blend and see how it differs?
It doesn't smell as strong as the Barako. Like it's not as
But
intense.
maybe
but of course,
when we brew it.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's a different story.
Yeah, it's a different story. Sometimes, sometimes some of these grinds are deceiving.
The smell of coffee is a little faint, but
Yeah.
we'll see when we
Yeah,
brew.
let's see how it tastes like when
This is
we.
the first time I'm tasting basilan coffee. I'm so
Here,
excited.
let's maybe put it up until here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see.
So steep first? No.
Yeah, we can steep it for a bit.
Wow, look at that. Look at the color.
It's so rich.
It's
It's so
yeah,
brown.
brown.
It's like chocolate.
Barack was really black,
Yes.
and
Wow.
Sagada was a lighter shade.
A lighter shade, and this is the perfect like.
This is right in between.
Oh, do you smell that? Very caramelly. for me.
It's clearing up a bit, actually.
Yeah. Is there, like, do you just time it, or is there a visual cue that it's ready? Because I've never really tried.
I don't really see the visual cue. It actually like
Falls to the bottom.
falls to the bottom normally.
These blends, can you drink them like ice blended?
Yeah. Yeah.
You
can
have
use
to
it
brew it first
to
before.
brew it, and then after that you pour it in, then you put ice.
And your milk and
And milk.
sweetener.
It's done.
Like I can imagine like caramel syrup.
Yes.
Yeah.
That'd be good.
We were
Or like
thinking of bringing in
chocolate
some
powders.
caramel syrup as well, but so why don't we
Press it.
press it?
Okay, let's see.
Ooh,
Oh, wow. Yeah.
it's heavier.
Like, Barako is stronger, but this is more
It's almost
aromatic.
Floral?
Yeah.
It has a slight bitter
Tsaka
texture
ano,
to it, I
parang
think.
full yung body. For me, it's like parang buo.
Oh my gosh, it is stronger.
I told you. It's deceiving.
It's stronger.
This is why I like it, because it's very different from a lot of coffee beans I've
Wow.
tried.
And you could really taste the
around the
distinction between the Sagada, Barako, and this.
Yes,
They're all
this
very
is the
different.
strongest.
This
They're
is the
actually-
strongest of the
yeah.
three, right?
Yes.
But it's deceiving, because initially when you smell the grinds, the texture is much lighter
Yeah.
than
Even the
Barako.
smell, right?
Even the
Where
smell.
is this from? I want to
This is
get
from
more.
Basilan. It's KAPE Sur. They actually have it
Wow.
very
I
here
want to
eastward.
get more.
Yeah.
Why do I see three Markis now?
So what I like to do is I actually like to mix all three of these blends
Yeah.
together in one, and then.
You have your own Markki blend.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
But it's a good pairing pairing blend. So you pair this with another blend.
I have a feeling I would like this, the Basilan and the Barako as black, but
Arabica.
the first one, what's the first
Sagada.
one? The Sagada with milk.
I think that would fit perfectly.
I like this
actually.
black. I mean,
But the
as-
Arabica, the
Also-
Sagada Arabica is really like
Yeah.
the most common blend.
It's also perfect when you drink it black because you get to taste the whole, thing.
Yeah,
You
definitely
get
black.
to taste everything, diba? I'm just gonna drink milk.
So to end this, we actually have milk tea from Cafeteria for all of us, just so that we can remove the taste of coffee in our
Oh,
mouth.
that's why it's coffee tea.
Ria.
I get it.
Cafeteria.
Yeah.
Love it.
So thank you for joining us on our coffee tour of the Philippines. KAPE Sur from the south, Basilan Blend, up to Barak Coffee in Batangas. And we have Cafeteria, where they served us Sagada Blend. And thank you to Woke Brew PH for sending us their version of cold brew. And we were able to try it with alcohol as well. So thank you so much for sending that over.
Thank you.
And with that, let's end everything with some tea over coffee. Yes. So we have caramel macchiato here. We got Kit Kat, winter melon, Okinawa, and vanilla mocha. I think it's a mixture of coffee and tea, so it depends on what you are into.
Dibs.
On the Okinawa? Okay, so Okinawa is yours,
I think I'll take the Kit Kat.
Kit Kat's yours, and yours is the vanilla mocha. And I'll probably have the winter melon. So thank you for joining us on Soul Food, sharing homegrown brews straight from the heart. Thank you, TMR. Cheers! Thanks, guys. And that's a wrap. I wanted to say a huge thank you to everyone who made this episode happen. First of all, thank you to my co-hosts, The Morning Rush. Without you, my mornings wouldn't be as funny and as caffeinated. Thank you so much as well to our sponsors. Thank you to He Heals, CSTV, KAPE Sur, Cafeteria, Woke Brew PH, and Barak Coffee for giving us different kinds of blends to try on this amazing episode. Christmas is just around the corner. Deck the halls with balls of holly. Advance Merry Christmas, everyone. See you all again next week. Again, I am Markki Stroem, and this is Soul Food, sharing homemade meals fresh from the heart. Bye, guys. Have a wonderful Christmas.